This is the Jeff Keyes Auto Sports Desk.
It's a battle of unbeatens in Section 4. Syracuse takes a trip to Sin City, and the Mets have an ace up their sleeves for the division series. This is the Sports Desk. We start our night with Friday Night Lights and a matchup between 4-0 teams in Section 4. Our 12 Sports Game of the Week takes us to Chenango Forks, where the unbeaten Blue Devils play host to the Maine-Endwell Spartans. Sparta moved to 4-0 as well after a win in last Saturday's instant classic versus Waverly. The defending Class B champs hit the road for just the second time this season. Tonight, Maine-Endwell was a winner on the road in Week 2, picking up a division win over Shenango Valley. This will be the second straight week ME takes on an unblemished team, as last week they took down the then 3-0 Wolverines. After tonight's matchup with Class C Chenango Forks, Maine-Endwell starts a stretch of 4 straight Class B games, including the regular season finale, that on the road against, at the moment, unbeaten Owego. Meanwhile, the Blue Devils are not to be overlooked either. Just 2 weeks ago, Chenango Forks ended the 43-game winning streak of defending Class D state champs Tioga, and did so soundly. Winning 26-0, the Blue Devils defense have allowed just 3 points over the last 3 games and has not allowed a touchdown to a Section 4 football team all season. The last touchdown scored against Forks came in Week 0, that from a team out of section, West Hill. That game kicks off tonight at 7, and we'll have the highlights tonight at 10 and 11. Also kicking off on Friday night are the Syracuse Orange. Cuse is on the road to start up October, taking a trip to the desert and Sin City. The Orange enter Friday night 3-1 on the year, and coming off a win at home against Holy Cross. UNLV is 4-0 this season, and depending on what rankings you are looking at, right now 25th in the country. The Rebels, though, will be starting a new quarterback this evening after Matthew Sluka left the program last month over an NLI dispute. Haj Malik Williams will be going up against an Orange defense that has allowed over 22 points a game and under 350 yards of offense.
Nightmare for the defensive coordinator and the head coach. You know, you think about it all week because he can, like, harm you a lot when it comes to him being able to run and then him being able to throw. But you just try to contain him. You know he's going to make plays. You know, things like that going to happen. You got to have short memory when you're playing a guy like that, whether you make a good play or a bad play, because he's going to get his. You know, at some point he's going to get his, and you just got to be able to move on and be ready to adjust and, you know, just coaching the game.
And finally, the Mets are ready to head to Philadelphia for tomorrow's Game 1 of the National League Divisional Series. Mets manager Carlos Mendoza left the media amazed earlier today after announcing New York's Game 1 starter.
Who's starting for you tomorrow?
Kodai Senga. Kodai Senga is going tomorrow.
And what do you expect he'll be able to give you?
We'll see. We're going to let it play out. He's been in Florida throwing, facing hitters. We have a plan. But we're going to go out there and watch him closely and go from there. But he's ready to go, and that's where we're going with him on Game 1.
Senga has only pitched 5 1/3 innings this season. He struck out 9 batters, though, in that outing against Atlanta. Last year, the righty was 12-7 with a 2.98 ERA to lead the Mets.
Very exciting for the Mets. Very exciting night for the sports team tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game. Another matchup of 2 unbeatens. You got more, teams that have a good shot of making it to Syracuse. So I think it's going to be a great Section 4 season, just in general.
Looking forward to it, Zach. Thank you. And don't go anywhere. We have one final story next.